Welcome everyone to Marketing Tips Tuesday from PracticeFuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to use the internet to grow your practice. My name is Brian Devine, and today we're talking about how to get a ton of new patients fast without spending a single dime on ads. Now, let me bring this just into perspective because I'm going to show you here. These are the 9 steps that we're always talking about, right? And this patient reactivation is what we're going to talk about today. And it's all the way up here at the top. Now, the reason that I put that all the way up here at the top, because this is the thing that everyone wants to start with because it works so fast and it's so effective. But if you do it too early and you don't have the rest of these things in place, then it's not going to be as effective as it could be. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't do it again and again until you kind of drawn every last bit out of this program. But I just want to make sure that if you haven't taken the time to build at least the foundation, right? You've got that rock solid website, your reputation is looking fantastic online, and your social media is active, that you've got content being pushed out over and over again, or at least, a couple times a week, something is going on your social media so that people understand that you are open, that you're engaged. At that point, then it's really fun to do what we call a patient reactivation program. Now, you might be thinking, hey, we already do that. This isn't very interesting or exciting, but I've got to tell you, when this is done right, it is so effective that I have offices that go, they can't believe that this worked as well as it did. And they even say, I have someone on the staff that calls patients that, for whatever reason haven't come in, and it's just never worked like this. What made our program work better? Well, I'm going to tell you, because this is something that you can do. And if you'd like help, we're here to help you, but you can do this yourself. The key is to meet people where they are. And generally today's world, that is on their mobile phone. So you just send them a text with your offer. So you don't send them a text to see if they'd like to come in. You don't send them a text to see if they are, maybe thinking about possibly trying something late. No, you just make them an offer. You say, hey, we've got this great offer right now. Are you interested? And then you tell them, reply yes, or, reply, with the specific keyword if you want, because then you could just start if you're using any tools at all, even if you're just using Google Voice, you could just start scanning and looking for that keyword. And then once the keyword comes in, you go, okay, I've got someone that's interested. And then you interact with them directly. Everyone else, you don't have to worry about them, because if they say no, then you just take them off your list. You don't bother them again. But this is the key, is that you don't have to worry about someone on your team following up with everybody that for whatever reason hasn't started treatment. If you have an implant case that just sort of disappeared and you don't know what's going on, or if you have an Invisalign case and they're just not starting treatment, you have a regular braces case and for whatever reason they're not taking that next step and starting treatment with you, this works amazingly well. Now, the whole point here is not to try to overwhelm you with all the different ways that you can make this effective and that you can automate it. The point is to just make sure that you're thinking about those two things. Number one is meeting people where they are, which is on their phones. And number two, making a direct offer. Do not complicate this. Don't make it difficult. And when people see what we do and how we do it, that first offer, the initial offer, a lot of people want us to change it, and we just won't, because it works. It works so well that people are shocked. Even if you have a small list of people, let's say it's not even 100, we still are seeing good, positive results where people just start coming in because it's like, hey, this is a great offer. And yeah, I'm sorry, I kind of disappeared on you, but this all makes sense and let's get started. It works extremely well. Now, there's all kinds of things you can automate where you can follow up over a course of several weeks and make sure that you grab every last little piece of person that might possibly become a patient for you. But I just want to make sure that you know that this is something that can work extremely well. And when you lay out your foundations so that you have all the things that are supporting this, when people start looking you up and making sure that you're a place that they want to go, it is really fun, really effective, and it's something that I really want you to try. If you give it a try, let me know how it works. And if you have any questions about it, or you just want a little piece of advice on, hey, how do we do this part? Let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And that is it for us today. I kept it nice and short. I look forward to seeing you next time on Marketing Tips Tuesday from PracticeFuel. That is it for me. Bye for now.